All right, chat. I have to remember how this works. It's been a while. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Let me... All right, there we go. We are now set up, I think. Mostly good to go. This is still very loud. All right, so Jay Collins, welcome back. Good to see you, Jay. Hopefully you're doing well today. It is good to be back. NTQ, what up, my friend? Welcome back. I'm about to drive into bowling, so I'll be listening. Can't really talk. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Hopefully you bowl well tonight. Also, where did you go? I was in Italy for the past 10 days. Past 10 days, I was in Italy. And I was on a work trip where basically you had to travel to a different city every single day. So that was terrible. That was not fun. I did not enjoy that. And B Snow, he's back. How's it going, man? Hopefully you're doing well. T Mart, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. Baseman, good evening. Good evening, everyone. What are those weird symbols on the upper right of chat? Wait. Like those? What are you talking about on Twitch? On Twitch, it depends what it is. So some of it's a moderator, some of it's subscriber badges, some of it's other stuff. If you mean what's on the screen now, it means which chat it is, if it's YouTube or Twitch that's talking. This sounds like a pop song. I feel like I will get yelled at by YouTube for that song. Okay, so Mortigan, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. See Scott Kippen, you were gone? Yeah, I didn't stream for like 13 days. I feel like it would have been known that I was gone because of that. You were gone. How was your hold on. All right, BB, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. How was your trip? I hate work trips. I really do. It's just exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. George, your Angel review looks pretty powerful. Angel looks good. I still have some concerns. I still think people are overestimating him a little bit, of thinking, like, I've seen some people be like, he's S tier already. I don't think he's S tier. I think he's very good, and I think he'll keep getting better and more aerial cards. So I think there's a lot of upside potential to him, but I don't think he's like broken or anything. Different city every day actually does sound awful. Yeah, it really is. It really is. So basically, the way it worked was you got up at 5 a.m., you got on a bus by 6, you traveled about an hour or two, visited a place, traveled another hour or two, ate lunch, visited another place, traveled another hour or two, see another place, and then go to dinner. And Italians like really long dinners. So dinner was like 3 to 4 hours long, then took a bus back to a hotel, and then by that time it was about midnight, and then you had to wake up at 5 a.m. the next day. And you kept doing that over and over and over. So I am exhausted. Hopefully you got paid well. I got paid with firm handshakes, so yes, I did get paid well. I apologize. It's a pop song. Oh, the one that's playing the Stay song. I don't know what the kids listen to nowadays. Story of my life. Hey, Trappy, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Leon, how's it going? I don't think he's S tier, but probably low A. I agree with that. The X-Force already seems to be looking to rival Champion Spider Cycle as the most powerful. I agree. That is one of the things I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm worried about it, but they're definitely powerful. They're definitely going to be strong. And obviously there's always a difference of when you actually play it, you know, how it will be. But I think it's basically a foregone conclusion. They're all going to be pretty strong. You have kids. Work trips are even worse when you leave the kids behind. It is. And yes, I do. It's terrible. And a week before that, they had left to go to Disney. So I hadn't seen my son or my wife for 20 some days. Crazy. Joshy, how's it going? I am happy to be back. I'm tired, but I'm happy to be back. Power creep is real. Hello, infectious zombie. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to chat. I think it's the first time you've been here, or the first time you chatted. So I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're doing well. Still not as strong as Valk or Hulk, of course. That is true. There was a thread today on Reddit where they were talking about who do you think is stronger, Doctor Strange or Wolverine, right? And of course, everyone's picking Doctor Strange, which I still Wolverine. So I just wrote Wolverine, and of course somebody commented on it. It was like basically, of course you picked that. But I was so close to writing Valkyrie, but I don't know how many people on Reddit honestly get who I am or know who I am. I assume it's like very, very minimal. So then I would just have to deal with people messaging me nonstop, just like, you're dumb, get good, be better, or something. BB, I don't mind power creep in a co-op game. You can make the game as easy as hard as you like, and powerful heroes are fun to crack out. I agree. The only thing I don't like about power creep is that naturally, as heroes get more powerful, right, they have to make villains that are as powerful to keep up with them. And I think it leaves a lot of people behind, like hero-wise, in the dust that like shouldn't be left behind, right? Like a Doctor Strange, right? He's not very good, right? He's not that great of a hero. So as everything else gets harder, like people are gonna play him less and less. So that stinks. But yeah, so it's more so of that. Who have seen me rave about Hulk and here understand my obsessive love for him. It's less of an issue, but it makes old heroes exactly infectious. That's exactly the point. It screws with older heroes, which is the worst part. But we live in a cult of the new, so. Junie, how's it going? Good to see you. Valkyrie is the GOAT. Fact check true. I've checked it. I think they'll struggle to make a villain set harder than Guardians. I think they have. I think okay. To a point they have. As in a complete set, yes, Guardians is probably the hardest. But as the hardest villain, I don't think Ronan is actually the hardest villain anymore. I still think it's Venom Goblin is the hardest now. Venom Goblin is incredibly hard. Angus, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well, man. Power creeping, something like aerial traits or even gamma, we can hope, keeps other heroes who's behind better. They need to start doing older stuff with traits. Like aerial was something that people begged about for a long time, and they've been slowly doing it, but they're really buffing aerial right now. So it does give me some hope for gamma. Does give me some hope for that, but we'll see. Zion, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I like how they buff She-Hulk and Hulk with Spider. They need to do more of it though. It's the hardest, but the rest of the pack is fine. Yeah, that is true. The rest of the pack isn't too bad. And Nebula is almost as terrible as Ronan. Nebula has the potential to be almost as terrible as Ronan. Was that Con of Heroes? I was not. I was out of the country. I wanted to go to Con of Heroes really bad. I heard it was really good. It was really fun. A lot of people had a good time. Thoughts about Angel? He's strong. I think he's going to be really strong. I'm excited to see what upgrades they do with him. Because we saw 0 upgrades with Angel, right? Absolutely none. So we have no idea what else could be coming out with Angel. And a lot of upgrades usually, add like an attack or defense or something like that, right? There are some things that they can do with Angel that I think could be really interesting, because we've basically seen all his event cards, most likely. So there's like I think in the video I counted it. I can't remember if there's like 2 or 3 event cards were missing, which are probably gonna be upgrades and like an alter ego support, I assume. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with that. They just need to redo old hero packs with alternate art and updated traits and costs. I mean, I agree that they do, but they won't. I don't think they'll ever do it. They've never done it with anything else. And okay, that's not entirely true. It's like partially true. Because when you think about like Lord of the Rings, they did nerf a bunch of things in the second printing. There was a bunch of things that they got wrong, essentially, that they redid in the second printing. They'd have to reprint it. I don't know. I'm so on the fence with it. I had to talk about it with somebody on Discord private chat, and they're slowly getting me to think that it's a possibility, but I don't know. I still think they did it with Lord of the Rings just because they messed up so bad. Like, the game was broken. Thor got the buffs from 14 hit points, Ariel, and Asgard. That is true. Go back to the older cycles and buff them like they did with Arkham. Did they buff the old cycles? Or do you mean with the return to boxes and making everything harder? Because I guess, yes, they did. But they've stopped doing that now. So since they've stopped doing that, it makes me think that that wasn't a profitable enough way for them to do things. And if it wasn't profitable enough, then I don't think they're going to like waste money on Marvel. Because I assume the Marvel IP is more expensive to do stuff with, you know? Versus HP Lovecraft stuff is generally cheaper, maybe? Or they own more rights to or something? I'm going to tell you right now, if they do what if boxes, this game's going to go through the roof. The popularity for this game is, I mean, like, I know this game's really popular. It'd be insane. It is a smart thing to do, and there's a market for it for sure. I still don't think they'll do it. I mean, they're just printing money with Marvel. They are, but we don't know what the licensing contract is. So we don't know if it has to do with every time they make an update to things, they have to pay for it. Because I know they have to get everything approved, right? It's a somewhat well-known secret that everything that they do hero-wise, all that stuff, has to go through an approval process. So I would assume anything that they like redo of old heroes would have to go through the same approval process, which costs time, which costs money. That's my only thing with that. So yes, they'd be making money, but I assume they make less per pack because of what they have to pay on Marvel licensing. What if box is a great idea? It is a good idea. It's a really good idea. I think that is something they could definitely do. I think they're silly not to. Really quick, all to the YouTubers out there. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button. Helps out the chat. Really appreciate it. Twitch, I guess you just keep chatting. I have no idea. So next character pack coming in 2 weeks. No, the next thing coming is the big box, right? The next evolution. Is that what it's called? Next evolution? Oh my god, my thing's still zoomed in from a Reddit reply. Next evolution comes out in August, July? August. Comes out in August sometime. So we still got a lot of time. But that's all right. Oh, Junior. I think, oh, you mean the preview? I think I just totally misread that because my brain is still shot. I think BB's right. I think X-23 is the next hero they announced. Deadpool's gonna be last. I still think that's the wrong call marketing wise because everyone knows it's gonna be Deadpool. You can clip this now. You can save this. I will put money on it that you will see a decent amount of posts that say people are disappointed with Deadpool. Does not matter what the hero is like because it will not meet all expectations. It absolutely will not. X-23 I think will be pretty interesting. The problem is, from what I understand of X-23, and I don't know comics very well for X-Men, X-23 has kind of like the same really rough idea as Deadpool, right? With the healing and the regenerative and all that fun stuff, right? And kind of a thing with Wolverine too, with the claws and whatnot. I don't know. I think the last two are weird. I think if they ended with what was before Angel? Because I'm already blanking. Oh, Psylocke. If they ended with Psylocke and Angel, I think that would have been such a great way to end this. Because everyone knows Deadpool and X-23 is coming, and I especially think Deadpool is not going to be that good. Or I think Deadpool is gonna be good. I don't think Deadpool is gonna be that exciting because it just, I don't think so. They wanted Hank and Janet for Ant-Man and Wasp and had to change to Scott and Nadia because of Marvel. Did they really, Growl? That's interesting. Also, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Planning to play any games tonight? Maybe. Maybe. We will see how it goes. You were wrong about them. I was. I really thought they would have done it. It makes more sense marketing wise. I think it's gonna be weird. Deadpool is disappointing and unmatched in Marvel United. Interesting. Mini campaign Mojo style. Let's do some Marvels. To revisit old heroes like Black Panther defends Wakanda and have 15 different hero cards. What if mini campaigns could be interesting? She's like Wolverine. Okay. Joshy, if Deadpool is all about acceleration tokens like his ally card, I'm not sure I'll like him. You know what's interesting is the way that they're doing Archangel. It's not Arch, right? I got corrected. Archangel. The way he's doing Archangel is kind of fascinating with the acceleration icons. I think that's kind of interesting what they're doing. I think it's going to be a really fun balance there. But I agree, if Deadpool is just like tacking on acceleration tokens and that he can't lose by dying, he just loses by thwarting out, I think he's a nightmare for solo. I think he's an absolute nightmare for solo. So, Searsist, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. But War Machine and Ironheart are like Iron Man and all are different. Yes. That's what they'll probably do is, for now at least, keep upgrading future heroes to be like past heroes. See older heroes revamped. I agree. Let's just do marbles and marbles and more marbles tonight. Sure. We could. Hey JJ, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. What were some of the things that we had talked about? Oh, so I dealt with some YouTube drama while I was gone. So for those that remember, we had the 12-hour stream right before I left. Right before I left. Played 12 hours of games and whatever. And very early on in the night or the day, we did, what's that game called? The big box game. The one with Foreteller. Jesus, I can't think of names tonight. What was that called? I can't see it from right. Isofarian Guard. So, Isofarian Guard, right? We played it early in stream, whatever. We did Foreteller. Well, Foreteller samples a small part of the track from copyright-free music, right? And so they did a section of it, and they did another section of it, and whatever. It goes up online, goes up, does its thing, whatever, all good. Okay, so hours and hours after the stream that night, like processed, 2 people copyright claimed my video. And for those that don't know how it works on YouTube, it's such a bad system where basically if your music sounds anything like someone else's, the content ID system flags it, and then people can copyright or claim your video, which means they get all the money from your video. Okay, so in a 12-hour video, 2 different people copyright claimed about 6 seconds each, 2 different 6-second sections. So on the YouTube end, what I can do is on the back end, I can go, hey, no, this is fair use. I'm allowed to use this. I have permission to use this. We're all good. And this is why, like, I told you all way ahead of time that I did this with Foreteller. I was like, hey, can I do this? And they're like, absolutely. So we what is it called? We filed an appeal for the copyright claim, right? So we filed an appeal for the copyright claim, and one of the companies backed off. They were like, yep, our bad. Like, our systems just automatically do it. You're good to go. Whatever. I was like, okay. At the same exact time, I told Foreteller, hey, just FYI, there's companies copyright claiming your stuff on YouTube, which, like, I don't care about me. Like, if I lose ad revenue on a 12-hour stream video, like, it's not the end of the world. But it stinks for, like, that Foreteller game or Isofarian Guard. If people are trying to stream their stuff, they're going to stop doing it because they're going to keep getting copyright claimed and lose all their money, right? So it was down to this one last company. And they rejected my appeal. They said, no, we own the rights to it still, which is crazy, right? It's kind of crazy when you think about that. All my ad revenue for a 12+ hour stream goes to, for literally, it was like 8 seconds, 6 to 8 seconds of music being played in the background under an audio track under my voice, right? So they copyright claimed, they wouldn't allow it. And I was like, pfft. The recourse after that's really tough. Like, it's really tough because then I had to kind of like make more of an official appeal. So I reached back out to Foreteller Games and I said, hey, just FYI, this is happening. I'm not looking for you all to do anything. I'm not looking for you all to say anything or whatever. I just want you to know, right? Can't you blank that section out? So the problem is you can, but I had to have done it before I copyright claimed it. So if before it gets content ID'd, I can blank it out before it goes live. The second it goes live and starts earning money, then I can't blank it out because then I'm just like cheating them out of money. So even if I did figure out a way to blank it out, they would still get all the money. So anyway, I reached out to Foreteller and I just let them know. I'm like, again, you don't have to give me anything. You don't have to do anything. Just FYI, just an FYI. That's all. And I have to give a shout out to Foreteller for this because they went back and forth and they said, hey, we talked to our CEO. We talked to the artist of the actual song. We are going to contact this company and be like, you need to stop this and knock this off because it falls under fair use. And they basically gave me some like legal jargon of what to say in response to this person that was copyright claiming me. They said, this is what you should say. Say it exactly like this. Just copy and paste it, whatever. And because I was in Italy, I got it for me in the middle of the night. And then when I woke up, I had to hop on a bus and I couldn't really do it for a while. So a few hours later, I was like, okay, let me, I can finally sit down and do this for a second. And they revoked their copyright claim without me doing anything because they got pressure from Foreteller coming after them and the artist of the song as well. So it was kind of really cool of them to do that, to just help out a small streamer. And I'm sure it helps them out too, because now more people will want to stream their stuff, whatever. But anyway, I had to give a big shout out to Foreteller. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. That stuff is awesome. That really helps out. That's really nice. And it makes my life easier. So, so shout out to Foreteller for coming through. If you want to support them and support their narrations, feel free to. You've heard it on stream. It's really, really cool. But yeah, only the best has to file a copyright claim when the recipient is at 40,000 feet. Exactly. They knew too. Luckily, you have like a month to do it. Respect to plus 100% for that company. 100. Agreed completely. That's awesome. I agreed. And I sent them an email. I was like, and I told them, I was like, thank you so much. Like, you did not have to do this, yet you chose to. I really appreciate it. Whatever. And then they were like, send us the video because we want to see what we helped save. And I was like, it's a 12-hour stream, so good luck watching. But the other thing is too, recently my ISO Guardian video came out, which by the way, it turns out I made a lot of rules errors in ISO Guard. Like Stonebound Games, who publishes the game, messaged me on Discord and they're like, hey, you made some errors. And they ran through all of them with me, which is like awesome. Like that's not, I don't see it as a negative thing. It's a very awesome thing because for somebody, one, to actually watch the entire video and then be like, hey, this is what you did wrong. This is what you did wrong. This is what you did wrong. Like, it's really, really cool. But the other thing with that is, in that video, I wanted to link back to the 12-hour stream so that because I was cutting out all the audio narration because that was like the bulk of that part of the stream. So I wanted to cut back to it, but then like I didn't want this like guy to keep making money off my video. Yet, if I didn't link back to it, then it'd be weird. Like if you couldn't hear the audio narration, so it was an experience, I guess. Timor, odds I can beat Expert Venom Goblin with Cyclops tonight? 0. 0. No, that's not true. 1 out of 1 million. You could probably do it with enough plays, but it's gonna be tough. Cyclops doesn't have a lot of great thwarting capability, right? So I assume you would go Justice? I assume. Finish your Sports Illustrated articles. What Sports Illustrated articles? Also, welcome, Magic. Hopefully, doing well. They can't yell at you live when you make mistakes like normal people. I know, right? How dare they have lives and not hang out with our chat? Which isn't to insinuate that you all don't have lives. You all have awesome lives and really great lives because you're here, and that's really cool. So don't leave me. I felt like, oh, there are other things that were interesting while I was gone. There was something with Star Wars, right? Star Wars was doing something. I'm already on 6th attempt. I always do a 50 deck Cyclops. I have allies out every turn that do the thwarting. Yeah, I feel like you really have to with him. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find the article. I know it was on our Discord. I don't know if anyone else has it. His tactical brilliance is decent. Is that the multiplayer card? Diamond's Edge, how are you? Tier 1 sub for 15 months. Oh no, you bounced all the things out. Well done. What's the plan for today? Man, the plan is to hang out. At least for now. Oh wait, where does anyone have a link to the Star Wars stuff? I want to look at that. Star Wars. I felt like there was a new announcement made. Is it TCG or CCG? CCG? I love what they have done with the Star Wars stuff recently. Where was on Discord? Star Wars. Let's see. Oh wait, there it is. All right, I'm finding it. Cage Gear, how's it going? Came in halfway through that story. I'm sorry you had to go through that. People are messed up. Kudos to that company helping out. That's awesome. Agreed. It was awesome they did that. It was very kind of them when they did not have to do that. All right. Really quick. Let's see how this looks. All right, cool. So new Star Wars stuff. But with all the errors, doesn't that invalidate the 12-hour stream? In the restaurant biz, that's called for a refund. That still makes money. Not taking the new art for Star Wars game, but excited for it. If anyone else has a different link besides this one, let me know. But this is the one I have right now. Okay. All right. Fantasy Flight Games is thrilled to announce a Star Wars Unlimited, a brand new trading card game of endless possibilities. It's probably an end. Guessing your chat system blocks links. Ugh. All right. Never mind. Well, if you want to send it on Discord, let me know. Just tag me in it. All right. So this is a fast-paced strategic card game for everyone. Whether you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, a longtime player of trading card games, or anywhere in between. Okay. In this game, you build a deck using cards you acquire from randomized booster packs. Yay! Oh, let's make this bigger. There. Hopefully you can read that easier. Oh, this was the one you were sending? Okay, perfect. Okay. In this game, you will build a deck using cards you acquire from randomized booster packs. Each of those cards has different strengths, weaknesses, and abilities. Also, the Oxford comma should never be used. That's grammatically incorrect. I'll fight anyone that says anything else. The game is called Unlimited for a reason. With over, also more than, there's not over because you can't go over 200 cards. There's more than 200 cards, but okay. By the way, Fantasy Flight Games, you can hire me as an editor. Happy to help out. In the first set, Spark of Rebellion alone, there are countless strategies and combinations just waiting to be discovered. Choose your leader, build your deck, expand your collection. Okay, comma shouldn't be there. And launch yourself into a galaxy of unlimited potential. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like this style. I really don't like that. I really don't like how this looks. Like, I like the idea of it, but the graphics look weird. Like, it looks really weird to me. Better be able to make an all Stormtroopers deck. I remember loving Star Wars Destiny in the day. I don't understand how FFG is doing such a similar game. Because it's their game, right? So I guess they're just stealing it from themselves. Yeah. No Star Wars game, how original. Okay, what's Tyler N? What's up, D20? I'm new to Marvel Champions, having a hard time beating Ultron. I've been playing Iron Man. Do I just suck, or can it be done? It can be done. Well, what do you have? Like, is it just the core box you're using? Because if so, then it's gonna be very, very hard. What's your opinion for the best aspect? Best aspect against Ultron is leadership and get Hawkeye Ally out there because he's gonna ping off the damage, or ping off the first 4 Ultron drones that come out because of his arrow counter things. So that's your best bet, and that will help, like, at least get you to build out and keep doing like what you need to do. Angus, they announced the first 3 set titles. Also, pretty sure Star Wars Destiny had a set called Spark of the Rebellion as well, or at least something similar. Doesn't surprise me. I haven't been able to hold down solid food since the SWU announcement, but I'm sure it will be a huge something or other. Iron Man has a bad Ultron matchup. Yeah, he really does. You need to have Hawkeye and make the call. Actually, that's true. It's the only best option. Make the call is a good point too. Is after Hawkeye gets knocked out, which you will want to do after he loses the 4 arrow counters, get him back in with make the call and just recycle Hawkeye Ally. I think Hawkeye Ally is in the first cycle, I think. So Iron Man protection to get energy barrier is good if you have the first cycle. Yes. What's the other one? What's the other one? Reflective barrier that does 1 damage back? Oh, no, I guess it is energy barrier. Energy barrier has that. The other one just absorbs damage. Never mind. Playing Iron Man solo without any text from other packs is really difficult. Agreed. What you're trying to do with Iron Man is just tough. Like, don't beat yourself up on that. That is like a legit tough thing to do. So that's not you being a bad player or anything like that. That's a hard matchup to do. Okay. Don't like the art. Infinite ways to play. Okay, that probably isn't infinite. The goal of the game is simple. Destroy your opponent's base before they do the same to you. Okay. Of course, there are numerous ways you can approach that goal. And the unlimited, now it's unlimited, theme of the game means you can craft a deck that matches the exact playstyle you want. Okay, cool. Still don't like that art. We'll go into more detail about deck building at a later date. For now, all you need to know is that your deck consists of cards that you draw and play, your leader, and your base. Okay. So this sounds like the head-to-head Star Wars game, except now you have a leader as well. Because like you had like a base, well, you had to put out the base, and then I guess you can draw and play. You got from a market and whatever, but still, it's just too much. Each round consists of you and your opponent alternating back and forth, performing a single action each turn. Sounds exciting. Almost everything you do, I'm so harsh on this already. Almost everything you do in the game is an action, such as playing a card, attacking with a unit, activating an ability, etc. Figuring out which action to use at a given time is a huge part of the game's strategy. Yay. Are you feeling the fun with this yet? Sorry, I'm so mean. Figuring out which and since your opponent can potentially respond to anything you do with their action, each round is dynamic and impossible to predict. Unless there's only a limited amount of actions, such as play a card, and you can only have a play of so many cards, and there's so many actions on the cards, then it's I could probably predict. I'm going to guess I could. All right, so they have two examples. This is a ground unit. It costs 4. It has a ball and 3 things, and 2 life and 3 something. When played, search the top 5 cards of your deck for up to 2 Imperial cards, reveal them, and draw them. Put the other cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. And then the Wing Leader. Unit space, 3 cost, Rebellion symbol, Rebel Vehicle Fighter. It should have Aerial. I don't know why it doesn't have an Aerial trait on this card. 2 life, 1 blue thing. Give 2 experience tokens to another friendly Rebel unit. All right, cool. Unlimited Infinite. If it's the core only, Black Panther's the best core box hero versus Ultron. Oh, because, yeah, you can keep activating Wakanda and stuff like that. That's a good point. JJ, 2 Milquetoast Star Wars deck games prepping fans for Star Wars LCG 2.0. I want you to be right. I really do. Nice. It makes me feel better. I only have the core set and just recently got Starboard, or probably Star-Lord, Gamora, and Guardians box. Oh! Good luck with Guardians box. Unlimited card plays. It's in the name. I think if they see this video and how positive you are towards it, they're not going to hire you as an editor. I already lost a job. Won't be playing the Guardians villains anytime soon. Seems like they'll be way too hard since I just started a month ago. Yeah, they're gonna be rough, dude. They're gonna be really rough. It's ooh, jeez, my mic. It's worth having, but it's rough. This is literally Star Wars Destiny with no dice. So Destiny was actually more unlimited. That's hilarious. BB Star Wars LCG better be like Arkham or Lord of the Rings, though, and I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but that would be an awesome game. I agree. I want them to do it so bad. I really do. I don't think they will, though. I don't think they like money enough. All right. So another strategic element of the game relates to your play area. Ooh. Like upgrades and supports, which is divided into 2 different areas, a ground area and a space area. That's fun. Each unit can only be played into one or the other. What if it's a grounded space unit? I don't know. Which means every battle in Star Wars Unlimited takes place on 2 separate fronts. Okay. The Red Skull villains are great for learning the game and getting someone's a great beast now. 100% agree. Okay, so this is a leader. Leader's Luke Skywalker. He's a faithful friend. Okay. Force and Rebel. He's got some symbol that's blue with some moon things and the rebellion symbol. Action, 1 gold thing? I guess that's a cost. And then tap. Give a shield token to a rebel unit. You played this phase. Epic action. Ooh, now we're cooking. If you control 6 or more resources, deploy this leader. Flip him, ready him, and move him to the ground area. Wait. So he can be in either ground or space? I could put him in either spot? Okay. He's 4 out of 7. I don't know what that means, but okay. Unlimited means 2. Probably get into Lorcana before I jump into Star Wars. Lorcana, I assume I'm saying that right, actually looks pretty decent. Your style of this looks from like an early 90s card game. It does. It looks weird to me. It looks really weird. Like Darth Vader looks cool. It's the faces. The faces look weird to me. Like I don't mind the Wing Leader jet. I think it looks fine. Right? What are these? AT-AT, right? That's what they're called? Oh my god, I'm not as much of a nerd as I thought. But like Luke's face looks weird. Layla's face, like faces look weird. Whoever drew these, and no offense to them, Steve Morris, like the face just looks off to me. Everything else looks fine. It's just that. Separate space area because all that unseen room in my ceiling was beginning to annoy me. I feel like more like the colors are off. And you pick when you flip. All right, so the leader is double-sided, and you pick when to flip and bring into battle. Interesting, okay. The colors are off. Yeah, like this green is off. Also, they don't wear green, do they? Is it like black or gray? It's a gray. Hold on, wait. Grand Moff Tarkin. Actually, we can just do Grand Moff Tarkin. What does he look like? Okay, maybe it is green. Like it does. It just looks more gray to me. Like when I remember watching the movie. Man, it is green. All right, good on them, I guess. Guess I got that right. All washed out to you. All right, so where are we? Some cards are able to affect units in either area. For example, many leaders such as Luke Skywalker. Oh. Okay, I shouldn't have clicked on Luke Skywalker. Spark of Rebellion 5 and Darth Vader Spark of Rebellion 10 have abilities that can affect any unit, regardless of arena. Okay, cool. So obviously prioritize them. Leaders are powerful cards that can act as a centerpiece to your deck. A typical leader has both an undeployed side, where it starts in the game, and a deployed side, which is also a unit. We'll go in more detail about leader deployment at a later date, as well as show off who some of the leaders are. So stay tuned. Cool. 90s Star Wars toy vibes. Luke Skywalker coming 2024. Exactly. All right. This game has something for everyone, whether you focus on constructed play or dive headfirst into draft and sealed events. And speaking of events, organized play, everyone's favorite thing in the world right now, because I totally didn't botch this recently. Star Wars Unlimited is a competitive trading card game, or TCG if you couldn't figure it out, so naturally there will be extensive opportunities for organized play, such as eBay. It's everyone's favorite. We at Fantasy Flight Games have taken all the lessons we have learned from our past games. Have you? Have you, fans? I hope you have. I hope you have. Or I'm going to have to create a lot more content, including what worked, what didn't work, and what we never got the chance to try. Ugh. And use those as a foundation to construct a new organized play structure for this game from the ground up. Okay, we've been working on organized play for Star Wars Unlimited since the game's inception. Coordinating with the game's designers every step of the way. Did they even say who the designers were? Designers every step of the way to make sure that it's integrated into the game's DNA as deeply as possible. Okay. We want this game to feel welcoming to all players. So the organized play for Star Wars Unlimited will be split into two sides. Casual play and competitive play. Oh my god. I have to collect two different sets then? Do they not understand what collectors do? They collect everything. And by making more of the things, you need to collect more of the things. So Imperial uniforms are green, but everyone thinks they're gray, like German World War II uniforms. Just in case you didn't know, get that the Empire is based on World War II Germany. That does make sense. The wonders of digitally remastered. Fantasy was amazing back in the day. Yeah, but they've learned a lot since then, so it's not going to be amazing. Now, there are rumors it was also used throw burrito mechanic. All right, casual play. Let's see what they're doing. Events will include things like pre-release events, weekly play, and store showdowns. The focus of casual play events is to have fun and provide opportunities for both newer players to learn the game and veteran players to try out new decks or strategies. Okay. Even if you have no interest in the tournament scene, we hope you'll stop by your local game store. I would love to take part in casual play. That said, if you're interested in the tournament scene, then competitive play is for you. The focus of competitive events is to provide an opportunity for players to test their skills and strategies against one another in a fair and competitive environment. This is where the glory and prestige of organized play can be found, with large-scale tournaments and massive prize pools to look forward to. How massive is massive? I will get this game and sink a lot of money into it. We can't wait to launch the competitive scene. Competitive play events award tournament points. Okay. With the number of points awarded depending on how well you place. These points will be tied to your profile on the website. The full version of which will launch close. Okay. Accumulate enough tournament points and you can earn yourself an invitation to the Star Wars Unlimited Galactic Championship. Holy cow. We'll go into more detail about competitive organized play at a later date, but for now, here's a sneak peek of what the structure will look like. Pre-release, weekly play, store showdown. And then a pre-release, you get money, you get them to play the things, you show them the new thing, you get money. Planetary qualifier, regional qualifier, and sector qualifier all go to the Galactic Championship. Okay. How about you just don't collect any of it at all? Well, okay. But to say that people should not collect things goes against human nature. Like, think about everything that like people do, right? People collect things naturally. So I agree, it'd be nice if like people that were really into things would not collect things. But by virtue of who we are, we collect things. This is why baseball cards and Pokemon cards and whatever is just so collectible. I'm just saying you. I feel like this game's making you angry already. Yeah, it is. Also, welcome, Sam. Hopefully you're doing well. Just going to be terrible if you want to collect everything, but just can't make it to events to get all the special stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's the most infuriating part of this stuff. The hard or people will consume the casual player, or hardcore people will consume the casual players at the LCGs. Yeah. Welcome, Ken. Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're just going through Star Wars a little bit because I haven't really, I never did a video of it because I didn't really have time to, so I wanted to look at it now. And that is true. That's a really good point, Cage Gear. Is that like, yes, hardcore players are probably going to test decks, but I'm going to assume that a really good player with a bad deck can probably beat a bad player with a good deck. You know what I mean? Like most likely. So it's not going to be fun for casual players. And you're going to need good organizers to do this. But the other thing too is like, maybe they'll say it in a little bit, but they need to have an incentive structure for store owners to do this. Because that was the whole point of organized play for all these Marvel Champion stuff, right? Is to incentivize people to come in. But the problem is, as people have mentioned in my community especially, and on Reddit, that their local game stores won't even do it because it's just not worth the effort, right? They have to run it themselves. So are they expecting the store owners to run these things? Because they haven't with Marvel Champion stuff, unless they're going to be rewarding them somehow, which they should. Or is it going to have to be run by like basically somebody in the community at the store? And if so, not to be too cynical, but wouldn't they stack the deck in their favor to win the tournament so they can get to the Galactic Championship, so they can get more points to get something on, or get more tournament points so that they can get something that we don't know, such as, where is it? Massive prizes. Like, is this monetary, or do I get like a firm handshake from Darth Vader? Because I'll accept either one. I bet the PowerPoint deck they used in the pitch meeting were really impactful. Consider me very whelmed. All right, unlimited potential. Star Wars Unlimited is FFG's biggest game to date. The first look is just a small taste of what's to come, and we have a lot of it. And we do mean a lot. Maybe an unlimited amount or an infinite amount, possibly, of information to share about this game in the near future. We'll be revealing bits and pieces at regular intervals until the game's release. So be sure to follow Star Wars Unlimited social media accounts to stay up to date, the card reveals, rules, gameplay, and more. Get out that comma. We cannot begin to express how excited we are for Star Wars Unlimited. Look forward to the first set, Spark of the Rebellion, releasing in 2024. Oh god, it's a whole year away. Normally the guy running it gets their own copy of the prizes. Okay. So hopefully they got that. As a former Destiny player, I'm very weary of a competitive venture from FFG. And if you run a regional, you can't play. Okay, that'd be good. That'd be good. Firm handshakes, yeah. Your skills are impressive. Yeah. Leave this at. Hold on. Turn the music off for a second. I think this video. Jeez. Oh, yeah, look at that art. Slow motion art. Okay, unlimited. Is this the preview? They're just showing me art? Yep. Okay. 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 Cool. I will only accept a lamp shape, a lamp shaped like a woman's leg as a major prize. That was the Netrunner in Game of Thrones rules for OP anyway. I wish. So I got into Game of Thrones later on in its life cycle when it was about to be dead. I wish I could have done tournaments for that. I love Game of Thrones, that card game. The head-to-head one. Try to get another copyright strike? I'm trying, man. I want to see if Fantasy Flight comes after me. Now they'll definitely see this video. They can have the ad revenue on this one. I don't care. So critical to writing English major? Yes. Yes. English and journalism. Maybe your massive pride could ask for an alternate art Valkyrie card? I would accept that. They could keep any amount of money. If the grand prize was 10 grand, don't want it. Give me all art Valkyrie card. It's worth more. Let's just throw this one way and go back to the days of the Young Jedi CCG. I'm very mad on this. Yeah, I'm the same. UK and European Game of Thrones community was amazing. Oh, that's cool. I love that game. I thought that game was so fun. It was one of the games my wife really liked to play with me, even though she crushed me constantly. You get the feeling more like Hulk reading this article than I did playing Hulk and Champions. Got you feeling more like Hulk reading this article. Oh, yeah. Valkyrie's the bomb, yo. I know. Valkyrie's the best. Anyway, so that's. Oh, wait. Is this a different article? Wait, 5/9. When did this one come out? Oh my god, if you're going to date one of them, date all of them. Journalism. Okay. Is this a different one? Oh, no. It's like the original one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So there's nothing else interesting. Is there anything else interesting on here? No. Exciting. Alright. Cool. And it's in different languages. Fun! I don't think YouTube yelled at me that much. Too much. At least I don't think it did. Let's see. Was there any other news that we missed? I did Valk protection at the con. That's awesome. Felt like I had to apologize every time I pulled her out. Of course, her spear was the last card in the 3 games. Did anyone was like, nah, I get it. Valkyrie's. Did anyone at the con say Valkyrie was the GOAT? Was there anyone representing our community there? All right, NTQ, take care. Have a good one, man. I appreciate you hanging out. JJ, on the bright side, I think all the creators they will pull. I think of all the creators they will pull off Marvel Champions and Arkham Horror to work on this. Do we know what MJ's working on? Now that she's not doing Arkham. Was the Valk alt card unreleased or only in Europe? Unreleased. As far as I know, it was unreleased. It never was released, according to Hall of Heroes. I heard there was one other player. Hold on, let me look up really fast. No, I can't look up fast. What is this thing doing? No, I don't know. I think it was a German exclusive. Did it actually? Oh, wait, because I was looking at custom content. Desktop. Oh, yeah, there was a German Valk and Spectrum cards. That is right. That you are correct about that. So this is. Oh, wait, I kind of forgot about that. Okay, so this was the canceled set. Was supposed to be in American, Thanos, War Machine, Nebula, and Valkyrie with this special one. But this was during the pandemic or right before it, and it never came out, sadly. Oh yeah, there's the promos, German exclusive. Spielbuff Ledge Das Upgrade. Wow. Okay, I used to kind of speak German. I can't say that word for the life of me. I was only angry because I couldn't get it. I also have to start sleuthing. eBay. Well, I want to make sure nothing pops up that shouldn't pop up. Valkyrie promo card German. That was a choice, I know, right? All right, so Valkyrie promo card German. You can get Pikachu. Hallo. Donner Blitz. What is goat in German? Let's look it up. Google. We need oops. No, wait, go the other way. There we go. Greatest of all time. Grosser aller Zeiten. So, Gaz. Bah. Alright, so do they not really have Marvel Champions Valkyrie German? There you go. There's a Valkyrie card for you. 1977 German Valkyrie card. Yeah, man, I guess you don't even see on eBay. That's wild. Alright, so you really can't find that card. Keep spell checking it. Alright, so really quick. There are two things I wanted to do tonight. First is, actually we have a choice. I'll give you all a choice of what we could do. We can first open up a game, and the game we would be opening up is Tiny. Oh, it's backwards. Tiny. Oh god, the green screen doesn't like that sticker. Tiny Epic Vikings. So Gamelin. I don't know how to pronounce their company's name. Gamelin and myself have decided to work together to show off one of their games for solo play. It is. Let me just go down to the table so you can see it. It is a Scott Alms game. And I don't know if it's good or not, but they say it's good, which is good enough for me. Do I not have camera zoom on? Cool. Don't have that on. Love Tiny Epic Games. So I've never played any of them. So I figured we could open this up, check it out. And then the Ragnarok one, check it out. And then let me make sure there's nothing compromising on this. And then I have this. And this is a package from Buy the Same Token. Now, I bought a bunch of stuff so we can open it up and check it out and go through that. And I think that'd be fun too. And those are the two things I really want to do tonight. Tiny Epic Dungeon is possibly the best one. I've heard that before too. This one was just because I told him, I was like, hey, I'm a solo gamer. Don't give me like a multiplayer game. Like it has to be solo. And I like Scott Alms. So we'll see how it goes. Well, let me. All right, we will definitely do tokens. Let me zoom. Oh wait. Oh god, I just zoomed in my face. There we go. Now we'll zoom in. Oh god, okay, it zoomed in way too far. Cool. Everyone wants tokens. Okay, we will do tokens after we unbox this. And then tomorrow night, I am streaming tomorrow night, and we're going to play this because I promised them I would. Because they're very excited to start working with streamers, which is really good to hear and see because not a lot of companies like working with streamers, which is really sad. And it makes me sad. I mean, earlier I had a... Didn't pull the trigger on either. That's sad. Should pull the trigger on both. So I'm confused. Finally got some Iceman tokens. We'll see. We'll see. But first, let's open this up. So this is the deluxe edition. Right? Oh yeah, the sticker says it. Deluxe edition. Alright, so we got a rule book. Oh god, there's more to it than I thought. Oh, because it has a 2-player thing. Okay. Game overview, all that fun stuff. Cool. Lots of tokens. Especially streamers that read your press releases to rip into it. That's why you should hire me. Alright, so the tokens are sweet. Screen printed, right? It looks pretty cool. Looks fun. These look really fun. Alright, cool. Exciting. I'm about to get into Arkham. It's been on my list for a while, but I couldn't afford one LCG at a time. Have all MC and a few Lord of the Rings. You're getting the revised core, right, Angus? This is probably your best bet. Tiny Epic Zombies was my favorite. I mean, obviously. Just bought Horizons of Spirit Island. Had a blast playing it. And I just got to save it for the original base game. Then you have to get everything else. The new expansion's coming out soon. Can't wait. I think it's like on a boat. Like, I think they printed it really fast. I was really kind of shocked. I have a lot of Tiny Epic games. Vikings is light Blood Rage. So, I don't remember the last time I played Blood Rage. Viking, most Tiny Epic games tend to be light. You'll find the rulebook is tiny, too tiny too. Yeah, I have to read the rules tomorrow to make sure I don't embarrass myself when I play tomorrow. Alright. Almost cleaned up. So lots of little pieces there. That's fun. That's cool. Alright, then they have... let's start with these cards. So they have some cards. Looks like some rune stuff with a bag full of something. So that's cool. I like the quality of the cards. They feel nice. Feel very nice. Alright, let's check out these cards. Alright, again. I like the quality of them. It's pretty good. All the cards coming through. Sigrid, Ulf, Tok, Bjorn, Astrid, Arn. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be so many names. Helga. Roar. I like this guy's name. Just straight up Roar. Open the rule book. After you stop laughing, download the PDF. Age or Ag or Vina. Man, there's a lot of characters, I guess. That's crazy. Update my Cyclops versus Venom Goblin game. Just used Sunfire to remove Advanced Glider, classifying this as a win on that alone. Joshua, massive buy the same token shipment is stuck in customs. Got buy the same token and OS post investigating, but I feel like it's lost. Oh no. Curiously through opening your package. Oh, that's rough with all the player boards. Oh. I didn't do too many bones because I want all the game found deal, but they also said no more new too many bones. Did you open up your pledge yet? Did they have a deal on the pledge? They said they replaced it. That's nice at least. That's good. Alright, so we got some more tokens. I'm not going to open these completely and dump them out, but they're all like normal gray things. So that's cool. Okay, it's like a bent card. It's a weird way to package it. Loki. All right, Loki, the god of mischief. Hell, the goddess of death. Oh, is there only two? I thought there was more than two, but okay, cool. Epic shamans. Okay. Should probably keep that together. All right. Easy enough. Cool. playing Adventures of Robin Hood. We're amazed by the quality of the book. Alright, let's see what's in this one. Epic Vikings. Oh, are these more of these cards? Oh, no, these are different. Okay. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Yours, God of the Seas, Sif, Freya, Thor. Oh, come on. Where's Valkyrie? Frigg, Odin. No Valkyrie. Lame. And then a book at the bottom. Or not a book. A map. A board. It's a two-sided? Oh, for like 4-player, 1 and 3-player. Wow, it's really tiny. Alright, cool. Just ordered some ready tokens because it doesn't come with those. Now they do not, sadly. But they are super useful. Alright, so that's all that's in there, which is cool. Nope, doesn't fit like that. Oh god, can I get this back in? I didn't take note of how it came out. Oh no, I've messed up. Oh no. I feel like I've made a terrible mistake now. None of it fits. Repackaging? I know, right? Alright. Come on, D20. You can figure this out. Oh, God. It's so just tiny. Okay, that totally fits. Don't pay attention to that whatsoever. Okay, cool. I'll have to watch that stream again to figure out how I'm going to fix that later. All right, and this is the Ragnarok thing. Stonemaier for the win, having repack instructions on the inside covers. That is true. That is nice. All right, so here is the rule book, the Slayer's rule book. They got some more fun little token things. I'm afraid to take this out because it's going to end poorly. I got that. I got some more cards, which is cool. Georhod, Brynhilde, Sigfrido, Svava, Hurst, Mist, Skishkrold, Hawk, Gunavor, Gunnar, Sudrian, and Gold. Oh my gosh, I'm really bad at what is that, Nordic names? I mean, Freya could be considered the leader of the Valkyries, so there you go. That's true. All right, what we got? Tyr, Sol, Sigyn, Nana, Hemdall, that's not Idris Elba, so I'm very confused. Baldur, and some other things, and then another board, a new board, possibly a new board. Sweet. Sweet. That's what I say. Didn't you just say Valkyrie? Yeah, but like... Oh, wait. Didn't you just say... No, I didn't say Valkyrie, did I? No. I don't think so. I keep sitting in those cards the only way... Alright, let's see if I can fit this back in. Come on, you can do it, D20. You can do it. Son of a gun, still sticks up. Is it really this hard to get it back together? Oh god, now it's stuck because I wedged it in there. Okay, there we go. Oh, Broomhilda? Yeah, I guess that kind of counts. Like a little. What if we put it over here like this, right? We just like flatten these down a little bit. Come on, come on. And slide these over as far as possible. And then we put this. Come on, you could do this. You could do this, D20. All right, good. This is good so far. Yo, let's go! bad. That's not bad. Are you going to play? I will be playing tomorrow night. We will play that tomorrow night on stream because I need to learn how to play the game. I have no idea how to play. Okay. Now for some other things. I know what this one is. This one is the one I'm very excited for. Publishers to pay for all the tokens, right? All right. 1 second. I'm gonna move this down just a little bit. We'll put their logo on the screen so that we can advertise them. It's so big. It's so big. Get excited. God, there's so many things so many tokens you can fit on this thing. All right, so for reference, that's a normal board. That's the difference between the two of them. This is Ironheart on that board. We will see if we could do wasps. There's wasp. Wasp. YouTube is hanging and stuttering on my end. How's it doing for everyone else? Oh man, yeah, my YouTube viewership dropped like a rock. How's Twitch looking, everyone? Perfectly fine on Twitch. You came to Twitch. All right. Let me I gotta put something else there. Missed the entire board reveal. Jeez. Oh yeah, like it like crashed. Though it still says it still says like it's still a healthy stream. Now I can see people starting to come back. It's so crazy. And Twitch has no issues. Okay. All right. See that I like YouTube and all, man, but it's just such a pain in the pain. I'm back. Okay. So that was the big board, right? That's the big board. Just put that in some wrapping for now. Keep that over there. We'll put this one away. That's not where that goes. Put this one away. Cool. All right, so let's open this one. This is another board. Thought it was my internet. No. That's all right. We have more to unbox. That was just one big board. Now we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, jeez. That's tape, everyone. All right. Here we go. Ooh, I actually want to keep that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Looks nice. I actually really like this. Looks really cool. Now let's peel this bad boy off. Oh, this is much easier to peel than the last one. Oops, until then. I really like the color on that. That looks solid. Gosh, they do such a good job with that stuff. I'm gonna hate when I start collecting all these boards. Are they sharp like the Team Covenant boards? I have to think where Team Covenant was sharp. Like on the edges here? Like, there is a little bit, but it's still going to be rounded corners, right? So your Team Covenant tokens won't fit in there. I've also tried. So it's like it's kind of sharp, but not like Team Covenant sharp. All right, so that's that one. I also need to figure out a better way to store all these boards. Oh, okay. I had to think about what these two were. Peel off the sticky stuff after my fingers were killing me after the first 20 tokens or something. No, it's gonna hurt. Did you hit purchase? Did you hit purchase from your 12-hour stream? So not completely. I didn't get all the boards. I just got one for like each group because I couldn't do all of them. I couldn't justify it to myself. And that's awesome. I did a custom Con of Hero board for you. Let's just show that in the Discord. Here's the X-Men one. Couldn't justify it to the boss. I just came for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I still have to see that. I'm doing the best I can to not see any spoilers on it. Please tell me you got Hulk. I did not. I was on the fence and I just didn't do it. I have a gut feeling down the road I'm still going to get all the other boards. But I just wanted to get the generic ones. Nerding is so expensive. It really is. It's pretty good color. I like it. I think I like... I actually think I like the Guardians color a lot more. I'm hurt, I know. Told the fam all I want from Brew Day and X-Men money store buy the same token. Well, hopefully for Christmas time, I can convince them to get me another discount code so I can share it with you all. Yeah, I like the Guardians one more. The X-Men one's nice and all, but that Guardians one is solid. All right, last one. Is Spider-Man. This is my favorite other ones I have. Granted, I only have about 4 while I wait for the rest to arrive. Legit 90s classic, yeah. Alright, this is the Spider-Man one. I went with generic Spider-Man. Even though I like Gwen Stacy's the most, and I really wanted to get it, but it was too dark. It is dark. That blue should be lighter. I agree. That's way too dark. I mean, don't get me wrong, still gorgeous looking, but I agree. It's a bit dark. I would have gone lighter on the blue. Also, it would have been nice if they did some extra like coloring here. Like on the X-Men one, you can see that it's like yellow, red, then black on the side. It'd been nice if it was like more colorful on the side like that. And that gives it a cooler look. Let's peel all this off. Ah. All right. It's still nice. I'm excited to use it. Almost looks lighter there because of how much light's reflecting off of it. But yeah, on the table, it looks a bit dark. Especially this is like a almost pure black matte. All right. So let's look at our tokens. So the first bag. What did I even get token-wise? But you don't like Peter Parker. I know. Well, no, I do. I just don't like him in this. All right, so I don't know why I got this. I didn't buy this token. It's another Hank Pym one. I didn't buy this. It just came. Oh, that's Hankless. Tyler, YouTube is buffering. Yeah, YouTube's been having a hard time. If it's doing really bad, then switch over to Twitch. All right, so is it different? Is it like a special edition one? Like, hey, you spent so much money with us. We're going to give you a slightly different one. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the unlimited one. Maybe a little Ant-Man hidden in your package? Maybe. Probably squished him earlier. All right, let's see if it's different. Maybe it's a unique special edition one. No, exactly the same. No difference. Okay. I didn't order that, right? Oh no, it does say Ant-Man and Wasp Hero Board and Pym tokens. But Pym tokens, they made one? Oh no, there is another one. There's a couple of them. There's 3 Pym tokens in there. So I now have 3 more Pym tokens. Villain stand? No, I didn't get the villain stand. It's too much money. I just don't think it will look good on stream. What are those tokens from? They were from Buy the Same Token. So you can check them out at buythesametoken.com. And they have an Etsy shop too, but I wouldn't buy it from there. Because, you know, no one likes Etsy. And by no one, I mean me. No problem. Happy to help. I've always been a big fan of them. I've used Team Covenant in the past, and I've switched all my Marvel Champion stuff over to Buy the Same Token. I might have to just sell my Team Covenant stuff. And by sell, I mean give it away on stream at some point. And I have some other stuff, too, that I used to use. All right. We are done with all of our Hank Pym tokens that I did not realize it came with. So that's cool. All right, so these should be the ready tokens for our player boards. Do you say that as a seller of Etsy or a buyer? I say that as a seller. I like buying stuff on Etsy. I buy a lot. I hate selling on Etsy. It's such a pain. All right, so this is the ready token for the Guardians board. It's got Star-Lord on one side and his gun on the other side. I don't like that. Because I don't know which side's the ready and which side's not. Like, I get the idea it's supposed to be that you can do either side, but like the original one, right, is a fist, and then obviously no fist. It's kind of hard to tell when one side's a gun and the other side's his face. Like, I'll have to like remember which side means ready and which one doesn't. Okay. Let's see what this is the Spider-Man one. Do Buy the Same Token fit in Team Covenant boards? They do not. They do not. The Team Covenant tokens are too sharp in the corners. And I think they're smaller. I think the holes are smaller. I'd say face is ready, gun is exhaust. Sounds right to me. All right, this is Spider-Man one. So it's got a Spider-Man face on one side and his hand on the other side. Okay, so it's another one where I'm not 100% sure. I say face, okay. Yeah. All right. All right, and this one I think makes the most sense. So this is for the X-Men board. white, and then red. It's very simple. I like that. It's very easy to tell which is which. So those are those tokens. I think I actually have one more token. I forgot that I got the big board. So then we have another normal ready up token. It's the same for the MM board. Oh, Miles Morales board. Okay. I was going to get the villain board. Oh, the big one from Biosym token? Yeah, it won't work with the other tokens. I was thinking about getting the villain board, and I just, because most of the time I play like on stream, and it's too much out there to deal with on stream. I feel like I wouldn't handle it well. They're all still sticky, but that's all right. Okay, so that's all of them. And then we have some more tokens. So I'm not gonna lie, some of these tokens I got because, you know, why not? That's weird. All right, so first one is another Snoop counter. Yay. I only have that many, and that's not enough, I've learned, because of the new shield cards out there. That was like basically you put another one out there and you add a Snoop counter on, so basically it gets you up to 12, I think, or it can get you up to 12. 3, 6, yeah, because you can put 3 on each, but then the card lets you put an extra one, so yeah, it can go up to 12. So I needed 12 counters. So don't judge me. I'm gonna have 12 of them. Wait, I think I'm gonna have 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm gonna have 12 now. All right. There's the last one. So if you want to see a close up, that's what it looks like. So those are for like your under surveillance, I think it is the card's name. Shield Hulk deck teach you that lesson, basically. That is actually like a large part of the reason. And I would like to play the shield deck more often with other heroes. So that was that. Okay, the other one I have. I don't know why I got this one. Ziggy, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. First time here while live. Appreciate it. Always watching the VODs on YouTube at work. I'm happy I can entertain. And also, I'm happy you're here. My favorite deck ever. It's really good. So I also got another energy barrier one. Now, I don't know why. Actually, I kind of do know why. I wasn't really paying attention, and I thought I didn't have as many as I do. But I actually have a fair amount already. So I kind of regret this purchase. And there's still 2 more. So maybe not the best thing I've spent money on, but you know. Oh well. Oh, these are like really sticky this time. But yeah, for those that haven't seen it close up, that's what it looks like. Got one more. Okay, the rest of the tokens, well, most of the tokens except for the one, are ones I really wanted to get, and I kept forgetting to buy them. And they're really basic tokens, but they come in handy. But I'll show you 1 second. Where you'll be next week and what you're wearing. All right, so we have a bunch of now energy barriers. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We now have 12 of them. I don't know why. I honestly thought I needed more. Oh, you know why it is? Because the new energy shield cards that have 6 on them. That's why. So it's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I could use more. But that's why I got them. Okay, so the next set is a big one. And these are... Ooh, that doesn't have a sticker on it. That's nice. These are the -1 tokens. And -2. And -3, -4. I think this is going to be a bigger thing in Marvel Champions moving forward, is stat modifying. There's a bunch of times that already comes up now. So I was like, oh, I want to get a whole series or a whole set of stat modifying tokens. So that's -4, -3. Cool. Actually, I need to find a place for all of them. Oh, wait, I can make it. I'll put it in here for now. Actually, I can take them out for now, but I'll put them in there. I have to cut that up later. But yeah, stat modifying tokens are one of my favorites because, like, I know the cards remind you whatever, but like I forget constantly. It's so bad, and especially with like Phoenix. I don't know why I forget. Come on, I forget Phoenix's stat modifiers all the time. Holy cow, I'm really blurry. There we go. Oop. There's the -1. -2 for Justice. Well, let's go. But yeah, now I have to decide if I want to get the rest of the hero boards. I actually have to look at the prices after this and see how much they went up. So I think it's a fair amount. And there's the -3. -4. My nail's starting to hurt now. I was doing so well in the beginning. And then you just go downhill so fast. God, they're really sticky on the side. -1 leadership. -2 leadership. -3. -4. Did they read they stopped some production? Yes, they did. So, yes and no. They stopped production, but they will still make them, but it's going to be really expensive to make them. So we can look at it a little bit, but it'll be very expensive to make some of the boards. I think Beast Snow in chat already looked up some of it. All right. There's the -1 aggression. -2 aggression. And they supposedly want to do a way to make it cheaper or more efficient or whatever. So we'll see what they do. But the thing is, like, they're like when you watch their Instagram reels, like it shows them how, or shows you how they do them, and it's fascinating how they do them. It's a lot of work, but okay. So there's -3 aggression, -4. But yeah, so the way that they do them is like a really costly, expensive way of doing it. So it kind of makes sense that they want to refine that. But the problem is like the tokens fit so snug into the boards that worries me with that type of stuff. Like if the tolerances will be off. All right. And our very last token is our first player token, because I don't like their other first player token, and this one wasn't actually too bad. So I got it for whenever Nelson and I play together again, hopefully soon. I will have that. Thus we can play. All right. That is all the new tokens I have received. Ooh, geez. The big thing was the player boards. Getting all of them and whatnot. And there's a very large stack of a bunch of tokens and boards. All right. Let's pop over. I want to see really quick. All right, there we go. D20 branded first player token. I will die on this hill. Yo, if they want to set one, I would love to use it. I think it'd be great. We'll see. So we, with me and Buy the Same Token, supposedly we're working together in the future. We've talked a little bit about it. It's been a little while since we have. I haven't really reached out to him or anything. So we may or may not be working more in the future. I don't know. I hope so. But we'll see. All right. So also, is this tea cold now? That is cold. All right, so like Ant-Man and Wasp board went up. What did I pay for that? Oh wait, does it not show me? Well, I want to see if it will show me the back end. Okay, so I can look at my stuff. All right, so Ant-Man and Wasp I paid 31 British pounds for. There we go. Okay. Oops. That's not what I want to do. All right, yeah. So this I paid 31 pounds for. So now it's 34, which isn't that much of an increase, which is fine. X-Men went up to 31. Ooh, I paid 18 for it. So that's expensive. Wolverine is only up to 26. That's interesting. Which I didn't get. Doctor Strange I want to get, but I really don't want Doctor Strange. Which is also 20. All right, so 31, 26, 26. Guardians up to 23. I paid 18 for that. Yeah, the weatherboard now exists, which is $35. Which is kind of crazy. The bundle is still not terrible compared to how much like individually some of these things cost. So that's 70 plus 80. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper to get the... Well, no, I guess it doesn't come with the weather or the environment. Never mind. I can't math. Hulk is at 23. Okay. Miles is at 23. Gwen Stacy's at 23. Spider-Man's at 23. Regular board's at 23. All right. So that's weird that like this one's slightly more expensive, as is this one. X-Men is really expensive. I would have loved Storm to get the weather board. Yeah. Like it's a cool idea that you put each one in. Like, I like the idea. I feel like this makes a lot more sense for, like, multiplayer games. Where, like, everyone has to see it. As a solo player, I don't know if it really makes sense. Alright, so they have more of their tokens. So, what did I get, for example? Nothing on here. Alright, so I bought these for $365. Okay, so they're still the same price, right? These are the same exact price. Oh, they came out with aspect tokens? What would I use it for? I don't know what I would use it for, but I feel like I want it. How much is it? $365. Okay. All right. So we have all of them. Oh, yeah. The text box one is funny. I like this one. They're like, it just covers it up. I absolutely love that. What happens when a small manufacturer runs up against the economy of scale? Yeah. There is a lot of truth to that. Spider-Woman tokens. I have them. I don't think they went up in price, so that's good. Okay, so these are the freeze tokens. I did not get these yet. So actually, when I made the order, these had not been out yet. So I have to see if Buy the Same Token sends me some, or I have to order them. We'll find out. All right, Magneto, all that stuff. I eventually want to get these. I don't know why, because at this point, it's just why not? Snoop tokens? We should probably get more, right? I don't think we have enough of them. And more reflection tokens for sure. I want to get the X-Men tokens because I have the other ones. And Web Warrior, I don't think I have those. I want to get that. The latest edition section now, top left. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like going through all of them too. Wait, back up? What does that go on to? Oh, Field Agent. Oh, huh. Jack Flag tokens. Excited. What's this? Command token. Here's Beast Snow's favorite tokens. The mirror. Alright, Sandman, whatever. Feel like I have those now. 50-20 double. They're so cool, I agree. Wolverine healing. This token's so ridiculous. It's so funny looking with this skeleton. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to get this. I love that token so much. Cyclops beam token, okay. And then the other ones, nice. Okay, those are all the latest ones. We did get all of them. The one thing I wanted to see was Arkham. Alright, so acrylic, that's still good. The boards are still 28, that's not bad. The skeleton. Really enjoy how transparent you are with everything. It is refreshing. Yeah, sure. I'm always happy to be transparent. I think we need more of it in this industry. Also, I want these token things. Because I have like action tokens. I don't even know if they have them anymore. This is for Arkham Horror. Oh, that's right. They did their last box. I saw on Instagram and now it's like much more expensive. $32. I feel like it was like half that before. Or maybe a little over half. What were the action tokens? Maybe they don't even have them anymore. No, click on the board. They aren't 28. Jesus! $50. Okay. 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 So wait. This is 98. That's still 98. Why is it so different? Alright, this is 32. That's still 32. This still says 32. Why is it just the board? I guess they just haven't updated the front page of it yet. Ugh. $50. Jeez. That is... That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Yeah, so they don't have the old tokens that I use. Or I am really blind. Oh no, it's these. This is what I was thinking of. This is what I used to use as turn tokens. They still have action trackers. They have arrows, right? It's these I was thinking of. I was just being really, really dumb about it, apparently. These are what I used to use, but I want to use these instead. I think these look really cool. A fantasy flight game were nimble enough to realize upscale tokens were a big profit center. They wouldn't be hobbling us with Star Wars retreads. That is true. There is a lot of money in this. Actually, I want to see something. Hold on, wait. Let's make sure I don't show anything too private really fast. Okay, this is fine. I have two of the dials. They're nice. Yeah, they look cool. They look really cool. So, Marvel Champions. I mean, like, the amount of tokens that are out there now, it's like nuts what people are getting into. So I have something, I used to use something actually just like this, where it's a one-sided, like, bead thing. And I like the idea of it, but the problem is every time I took them out, they fell upside down every single time. So I had to flip all of them over constantly. It was very annoying. But yeah, even like this is something that Fantasy Flight Games can make, like just nicer versions of their own tokens. I have to get... I don't want to pay this much for a box, but I do like their boxes. Daydreaming. Of course, this is the base model at $77. The nice one is $114, and you would need several of these boxes at this point. And for all the things. But yeah, the market out there is just it's crazy for these things. It really is. Oh, Unknown Fear Creations. This is what I have. I have this entire set as well. Which I don't I don't hate it, but it's just like I said, it just falls upside down all the time. I have those boxes I hate. The unknown, these ones. Tell me why. Ooh, I'm so interested now. Also, I think this storage token, the person who did this, I think this is brilliant. This is really smart. I bought the Marvel carrier from Tabletop Legion and love it. Now I want to get their tokens too. From Tabletop Legion. I have to see if I see that. Oh. Here. What's the other thing they have? Oh, is this the carrier? Yeah, that thing's cool looking. Alright, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, that's fun. Huh. I like the colors. Let's go. USA. They got some cool designs. Huh. Search the box I got. Search XL storage box, I think. Storage. They're just acrylic of the original. That one, yeah. And we're just getting weak in the seams. That, yeah. Oh, I'll get into that in a second. Yeah, I don't see anything there, Beast now. So the problem is with this type of, okay, let me just woodwork nerd for a second. So like this is all known as finger joints, is what these are known as, and the problem is the surface area right there in which the glue is really, really bad. This also doesn't look like hardwood. This looks like it's veneered, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to see it in person. Because I'm not 100% sure how they did this part. No, maybe it's just the frame. But depending on how they did it, like this doesn't look like hardwood to me. So if it's particle wood, it's also like it doesn't adhere as well in general. And this is my issue with a lot of people that make boxes, is that they're fine woodworkers, but like the materials they use aren't always the best. And like if this is, does it say what it actually is? Okay, if it's actually MDF, then it's not great. But it says walnut. Deluxe, a beautiful walnut plywood. Okay. I'm not a big fan of plywood. I don't think plywood glues that great together, but tempered hardwood, very similar to MDF. Okay, so MDF is also not great. It looks like Baltic plywood. Yeah. So it's a plywood. It just yeah. I'm just not a big fan of plywood. I store the original boxes and it's getting tight, so now you know my number one reason to buy next evolution. Alright. Oh, customized gaming. Alright. Customized gaming XL storage box. Gosh. Would it be under Marvel Champions? Oops. Kirby's Workshop. There's Tesseract's thing, which looks sweet. Though I'm afraid to buy it. This guy has a lot of stuff. But again, this looks like plywood. Man, this guy just straight up did the same thing as the daydreaming guy. Like the same idea. Oh, wait, what's this board? Huh. It's an interesting idea. Mega storage card box. If it doesn't pull it, oh well. Mega card storage box. All right, customized gaming. Is that what you said it was? Yeah, this one. So same thing like plywood. But yeah. God holds a lot. Yeah, that's a fun looking board. And dials. Yeah. I mean, you have to get like 2 of those, right? At least. In fact, she's probably going with BCW boxes. Welcome to the team. That's what I got. A lot of BCW boxes. All right. So what else they got? I put my hero boards in those trays. Oh, that's smart. I do need a good way to store the hero boards. Like, I like the idea of these boards, but I really don't like where it says like used. I think that looks so weird. Like, it looks like cake icing to me. And just ugh. Probably need 3 of them. Ugh. Can't afford 3 of them. It's too much. I just need to start building it myself. I also like people that get into stuff like this, that do like these like things that hold all this stuff. Like, I think this is really cool design. I've seen a few people on Etsy do this stuff. I think this is really neat. If I didn't play on stream, I'd probably use something like this. So there's another one up here, right? Yeah, this one is cool too. Like, it just keeps expanding out. But yeah, I really like this design. But again, if you're on stream, it doesn't work well. But if I wasn't, I think I would get something like that. I also wanted another playmat, but you know, better. But here we are. Oh, excuse me. So users just hard imagine open. Yeah. Like, I like the idea, but oh, I also like these dials. I've seen people have these dials, and I think they're cool. I think they just look cool. I just like the idea of like not cardboard, right? And a set of 5 is $62. Infinity box. Is this a new one? This looks so nice, but you're gonna need so many of them. What's this? What does it say? Encounter discard, encounter deck, villain, main scheme, side scheme. I just want like a blank one. Scheme token stuff. So anyway, long story short, the whole point of us looking at this was just because it is true that there is such a huge market for this in there. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. These are different companies. Oh, wait, where's... Here we go. Okay, so Tesseract and other company. Okay. Interesting. Tesseract is overwhelming. I love their stuff, though. I actually need to get more of their stuff because I need my events to be broken down more. There's too much stuff. But that's interesting. This company, like, obviously not like directly ripping them off, but it's this really rough same idea. How much are they selling their stuff for? Oh, excuse me. 65. But no, there are Tesseract. What was the ones for Tesseract that I wanted to get? Where is it? This one. I want to get aspect dividers where they break down the prices. I use GameGenix Games Lair when I travel with my champion stuff. Good for a few decks and all those. I saw those. They look so nice. They look so nice. I do want to get them for sure. But yeah, these are the next cards I want to get. All right. Is there anything else worth of interest? Excuse me. That's a nice system. I think I had something like this 3D printed stuff for whatchamacallit. The return 2 boxes, and they were nice. I want to get their stuff, but it just looks like so much. I micro organize. I'm so just like over the top with it. A part of it too is being on stream, because like when we do marbles or different things, like I need to quickly pull out things. And if I was just like spent forever looking for them, I would just lose everyone in chat, sadly. It is funny though, because like there hasn't been anything super original. Like Buy the Same Token, in my opinion, still looks like the best tokens out there. I mean, like I want to see other people come up with some cool designs and stuff, but like I feel like people are just not doing it for this. Like, for example, like this isn't bad, but it just looks like weird. I don't know. I don't love it. It's kind of a shame, I guess. But I do like those dials. Those dials down there are sweet. If I was a dials player, Sleeve Kings. Oh boy. Hard to build a better mousetrap, I guess. Yeah. Also, these mats. I do like these mats. I just don't want to pay for these mats. But they have a bunch of them. I think they look cool. I think they did a good job on them. And I guess like it's not. Oh my gosh, sorry. It's been a long couple days. I guess it's not even that they have to make it better than Buy the Same Token, but like they just have to make it like unique, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But they just look, a lot of them look weird. Or like they're the same idea, but it's just like slightly different shapes and patterns, you know? Maybe it's time for me to get in the token game. Also, the orbits, they look so nice. They look so nice. I want to get them once I start playing more Arkham Horror again. Look at custom transfer. Yeah, I've seen that one. It's an interesting idea. Formers TCG sliding. Because I spelled all that wrong. Okay. Formers TCG sliding top loader. Like I like the idea of it. Like it's a fine idea. Oh, there we go. They did put it up there for Ant-Man and Wasp. They show one side of it. Right? And then essentially you just flip the whole thing over and it'd be that. But like storing it seems to be the hardest part to me. But the idea of it's like a cool idea. And put the D20 logo there. Let's go. Let's go. JJ, By the same token's big advantage is that they have kept up with releases. There have been too many manufacturers through in the title after a few expansions. That is very true. That is very true. I agree with you. That is one of the big things. They keep doing it. And I mean, almost every single card they've come out and put a design out there for. They've also invested a lot in their what do they use? I think it's laser jet that they use, and they invested a lot in that. And it's obviously worth it. I mean, it's sound equipment they use, and it's good stuff. So, but yeah, it definitely helps when you keep up with things, and everything was a really good price. And not that it's like a bad price per se now, but everything was like really good, especially back in the day. And being able to scale up with getting away from Etsy, because Etsy charges or manufacturing fees. Basically, they charge a lot of fees on their stuff. So the fact that they were able to get away from Etsy is good. I get why they still do it, but I don't even think they need to anymore. I think it's very, very rare that people don't know who they are in this space. Like, from Etsy, I don't know how much they would find more, you know? Just close out some of that stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. All right, I think that's all we're going to do for tonight's stream. Because like I said, I'm still trying to catch up on sleep because I'm exhausted. But yeah, that was fun. Just opening up some stuff. Hopefully we get some more stuff soon. We can open up even more stuff. But tomorrow we will definitely stream Tiny Epic Vikings, assuming I learn how to play it, which I gotta do. So if we want your token holders, oh yeah, my shop's still on vacation right now. You have to get it from my shop, but message me on Discord instead. I'll get you like a coupon. I'll save you some money. Because I have to build a lot more. So I have to do that sometime soon because the shop's been kind of packed up for a little while now. But I do need to make some more so that people can start buying some. I was also I started making a box to hold every single card for Lord of the Rings, and it just became a monster of a box, and I can never sell it. So I might just have to do it for myself. So as the plan for tonight, we do marbles for what could have been, and we discuss all you could have won and lost. Yeah, I mean, we can do that, and then this way, if it's Valkyrie, we just go, oh, she won against everyone, and we just talk about that time that Valkyrie beat all the villains in one stream, and the stream was only 2 hours long. That would have been pretty cool. But yeah, I have to Valkyrie beat Ronin in 2 turns. Absolutely, it's easy. That'd be an enormous box. It is not small. I will say that. It is not a small box. Basically, the way it would have to work, that I figured out, is you have to have like levels, right? So it has to be a deep box, and then you would do levels underneath it, or on top of it, I should say. So on the bottommost level, it would have like a ring or a lip. So you stack all the cards inside, then place a tray down on top of it, and then another tray down on top of that. Was my rough design idea. But yeah, like depth wise, the box would have to be like well over a foot. TMB Trove Chest, basically, but like with less magnets. But yeah, same as that idea. But their idea of actually having a box where you slide out stuff is also a really neat idea, and I would like it. The problem is I think there's too many cards. I just don't think it will work, especially for Lord of the Rings. So, I don't know. Whatever. I have to keep redesigning it. But like the point is, it would have been nice to have sold it, and I don't think it would ever work to sell. Because to like put something together like that would be a huge pain, and I don't think people would ever really want to do it, I guess. So, I don't know. Whatever. All right. So yeah. So I think that's gonna be everything for tonight. Like I said, I'm just kind of exhausted and tired, and I need to learn a game and then get everything ready for tomorrow. But we will stream tomorrow, and then we'll stream again Sunday. I'm excited to be back because I haven't been back in forever, so it's nice to be back. We'll probably Sunday do Marvel Champion stuff, so that'll be good. That'll be fun. Really quick before you all leave, or I guess as you all leave, I guess. If you haven't yet, picture my lord. If you haven't yet, there is a link to my video game site where I'm playing now Zelda because, you know, why not? Hold on, I'm just trying to check something really fast before we get out of here. Yeah, so I'm playing through Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so we're doing that, which is tons of fun and super awesome. Okay, really quick. Twitch people, don't leave. Don't leave me yet, because what we're going to do is we're going to go raid Bonzinator. We've been on her stream before. She's really, really good. She's good people. So let's go raid her channel. If we can find Bonz. There she is. So we'll rate her channel. You know, go support her. She's a really great streamer. But I figured we should probably start doing that with more and more people in this community. So anyway, appreciate everyone being here. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you all. By the way, she's interested in Too Many Bones. Is she honestly? If she is, I'm gonna make her spend all of her money. All right, but yeah, let's go support our stream. Come in with the raid, and let's start that process. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, do that, like all that fun stuff. And yeah, we're gonna go take over her channel, and well, not go take over. We're gonna go join her channel in like 2 seconds. So 1 second. All right, see you all. Thank you all very much. See you again later.